First down from the 42. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. First down from the 42. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. The stop is made. First down coming up. It's a gain of 11.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Throwing here hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's another Eagles first down. First and goal.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. It's a screen to Barkley. And a dive. He's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, his 3rd on the year. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
Their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. Here's Young to throw. And this one is launched downfield. Had it for a moment, but the hit jars it loose. Fortunate, Brock, that it did too, because that would have been a big strike otherwise. Instead, just second down. Well, he tried to match that last touchdown in just one play, Brock. Just couldn't connect on the deep shots.
Would have been kind of nice, right, if one play was all it took, but just not going to happen.
Second down coming from Young. Pass brought in by Teteroa McMillan. It's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's Young on first. Now 11 for 15 passing in this contest. McMillan coming in motion right. Young throwing here. And that hit pops the catch free. That's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
On second down, Young. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. And it's going to be broken up by a hit, incomplete. Looking to make a play on the throw. The defender did the next best thing, ensuring that it's not going to be caught by anybody. Second down. Barkley off the pistol give. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is a heater going deep. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game, and failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Hurts now on fourth. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. Space on the right. He's got room. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Send right down the middle and good. And lead is cut to 13.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Begins with a return here. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or two short.
At their own 48.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. This is Legance working the left side. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 49-yard line.
And we won't have another snap. That is the end of our third quarter. The Panthers have set themselves up for the victory, Brock. Now just need to carry this lead through to the final whistle. Fourth quarter, Brock, going to start here with a 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. Works his way to the 35. To the house, touchdown, Carolina!
Touchdown, Carolina.
Now Young and the Panthers going for two.
The Panthers will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for two, but it doesn't work out.
Panthers 33, Eagles 14. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Trying to locate it. Oh no, he lost it. Takes it just shy of that end zone. And that was a disaster of a run back, Brock. They're going to start near their own goal line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10.
Here we go.
Starting this drive with a design run. And he hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down. And I think they can finally loosen their collars just a little bit, Brock. A nice little cushion now off their own goal line.
That necktie is knotted pretty tight when you're down there smelling your own goal line, so it gives them a little room. Exactly what they needed.
Second down, looking for options. They get to him. He's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. And it's going to be a Philadelphia first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Hurts looking to throw. That pass complete to Goddard. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
To number 88.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Line up the design keeper. They get to him, take him down after a gain of 3. And that sets up an Eagles first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First down now, ball at the 33. Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And right back to him. This time the defense was ready. That hit forces it loose. It's incomplete, and we've got a third down.
Fair to say he's just been all over the place in this one today. Some accuracy issues early. They gave him plenty of looks trying to get him into rhythm, but they just never could, and the incompletions continue to pile up.
They'll air it out on third. And he's caught. He's got Brown. We'll have the first down and even more. Now he's past the 25. And he gets home. Touchdown, Eagles. Hollywood Brown, number 5 for him this season. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. That cuts the lead down just a bit. Now at 12. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. This drive will begin with Hubbard. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play, Brock. That's going to set them up with a 1st down.
Kind of just feel it, don't you? Trying to close out this game, just keep leaning on that somebody who has produced and made the most of every one of his touches throughout.
1st down now, ball at the 33. In motion, a receiver left. Now it's Young. And he will not find the connection on the other end there. Incompletion sets up 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Good work there, adding a little chunk after that catch as he gets it ahead for 8 yards to make this 3rd and short.
I feel so bad, I really do, and I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get 1 step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Panthers moments away from their 4th win of the year. Men now in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Young. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's going to have just enough for the 1st down. That throw was short, Brock, but great individual efforts. They've got a fresh set of downs.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Gets everything he has under this one. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense. Okay, color me a little bit surprised here, Brock. Seeing them throwing darts downfield still, considering the lead they've got at this point in the game, kind of seems like a run-it-out territory.
Well, you call it surprise. I call it trust. That's what that coaching staff does and believes in their quarterback as they continue to fire away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle, Hubbard. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the ball. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
He stops, finally, after a gain of almost 30. And that gives Carolina the 1st.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers, too.
Here's a give to Hubbard. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Well, you taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
They're going to pass it here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Eagles take possession off their second interception of the game.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Play action. Hurts has it. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. That brings up second down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
The 20-yard line.
Throwing on second. Hurts. He's in trouble, but he's not going to get away. Brought down at the 12. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now third down.
Here he is to throw. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Desperation time here on fourth. Pass complete. Screenplay. And they got the connection, but not the touchdown. He's taken down. That's a turnover on downs. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but.